What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are now on part 6. Unfortunately, it has been a disaster in this English war. They were able to, unfortunately, even though we had superior numbers, they were unfortunately able to whittle us down and absolutely annihilate some of our forces. We have a peace offer from Portugal. We will decline Portugal's peace offer. We will attempt to improve some of the relations in Liege, some of Brittany's relations as well, and of course, I believe, if all goes well, and we take the provinces we want, Brittany, Nevers, and Burgundy. I don't believe Nevers will ever want to improve our relations, but we'll try our best. Looks like Savoy isn't going to help us here. And right now, we are constructing some additional ships. Unfortunately, we are only building 4 ships. We have 1 heavy already, but England obviously has a lot more. My goal here is to bring Castile's forces into the fray and try to get this additional heavy ship and those 6 light ships to help us out as well. Now, I am willing to drag this war along as much as possible. You know, I clearly have more manpower, clearly have a better economy, and unfortunately, the only thing that England has that I don't is a better navy. I did have a better navy before the campaign started here, but, you know, had I have had 2 or 3 more heavy ships, I certainly would have turned the tide. Looks like we have the fall of northern Morocco any second now. And for some reason, it is under my control. We need a diplomat to sue for peace. We'll continue the construction. This might be, yeah, I don't necessarily know how much money I want to go in debt to. Well, while we're here, let's try to take as much money from Portugal as we can. That is 3 heavy ships and some war reparations. We want to force the secession of Morocco, end their English alliance. Is there anything else? I didn't know we could do this. We could end their rivalry with Morocco. And I think we'll do that. We had 471, and now we have 450. And we could either gain 2 war exhaustion, or some additional army tradition or navy tradition that will be lost. I think we'll do that. And we are really waiting for our ships to be built in Calais here. And head back to Coup. I don't think Castile will be able to help us in our naval endeavors. But you know what, unfortunately, I think I will take an additional loan and produce even more heavy carracks. I really want to win this war at all cost. These do take quite a long time to build. But I'm sure we'll be able to pay this off in no time. Let's upgrade to our new technology of our military power. Okay, so now that we are in a battle here, unfortunately, we do not have enough manpower just yet. Let's move our ships over to Normandy, take as many men as we can, and head them back to Cornwall. This could be a disaster as well. Ooh, that looks very dangerous. Let's move these men into Norfolk. And we'll move the rest of our men up to this area. And it looks like we'll arrive on the 18th, which is a little far away. And we're about to... this whole you know, campaign has been an absolute disaster. We might lose some additional men. And we lost 1,000 men, but it is fine. I guess that's what we get for trying to be very, very headstrong. And we'll move these units down as well. We did lose another heavy, which will cost 50 gold. I'm not sure if we lost a cog. I believe we did. A royal marriage from Brittany, we will accept that. It might be nice to integrate Brittany, but I'm not sure how well that would work. -8 for offer vassalization. Now, Castile no longer has a navy. If we drag this war out long enough, we certainly have more money and more production than all of England. So we'll be able to start producing more and more ships. They only have, I believe, you know, 6 heavy ships. Let's unpause the game. Go to our navy here. Go to military, go to navies, go to heavy ships. Guarantee you England's on top. They only have 6, and we are already producing 7. Don't believe we have any already constructed. But of course, we'll need as many as we can get our hands on. And let's play it safe, build a little bit more. And it doesn't look like we have any ships that are almost finished. We are running out of sailors, unfortunately. We certainly don't need to be paying upkeep for our forts. And we could reduce our maintenance by a tiny bit. We are already in debt, and we necessarily don't want to go any farther. Our ships are slowly completing themselves. And I'd really like to get one more cog, and it is being produced in Picardy. Slowly but surely, our ticking war score is improving over time. We have our war goal. What I could do is I could bring all of my units up to Scotland and invade from Scotland. And unfortunately, we might have to deal with some uprisings soon in the next 5 or 6 years. We have 2 lazy diplomats. Let's improve some of our relationships. How about Utrecht? Plus 98, but let's get him a little bit higher. Friesland, what about East Friesland? They like us. Munster likes us. Obviously, Burgundy hates us, but that is fine. We will try to improve our relationship with the Palatinate. Looks like Nevers wants to offer us a royal marriage. We will decline. But of course, they would accept a vassalization. We could offer them that after this war. And we could gain some temporary tax in Paris and Coup, but we will take the stability. And what I think I'll do is I definitely don't want to have to deal with these rebels. So let's go ahead and improve our stability, spending 145 of our 297, and then gain another stability, saving us 200 administrative power. Now, if it's possible, and it doesn't look like it will be, it might be easy to take out the rebels in Calais. And unfortunately, I don't believe we will be able to. If we go, we should be able to see a screen with -4. So obviously, if we had +1, it's bringing us up to -5 on the rest. I believe Calais would still be more than enough to essentially have an uprising. I think what we'll do, let's reduce our war exhaustion. I normally never do this, but I really want to take out some of these, you know, rebel factions. We could either get 5 papal influence or 25 admin. So Calais is about to be going down. We have to put some men on Picardy and, of course, Auteuil as well. Let's stomp out some of these rebels. This has been quite a war. Definitely a stalemate. We clearly outnumber their forces, but really what we want to do is produce as many boats as we can. We are about to have another flagship here. And we now have 2 heavies and 15 light ships. Obviously, we have a lot of light ships here. Heavy ships is here as well. Let's try to... They always come when we're not expecting it. We better not lose these ships. Are you fucking serious? This is so frustrating. That was 100 gold. Alright, let's bring these units together. It might be nice to try and draw out their navy. Let's try to get some fleet basing rights. This will cost us money. We are waiting for our ships in Picardy. Let's ask for military access from Scotland. We can only hold about 8,000 men at a time. Obviously, we have 15 ships, so we can hold 15,000. But I really don't want to break apart these regiments. We are continually watching the English Navy. If they get anywhere near the Finisterre Bay, we are going to have to... I am quite nervous. Because the port for Galicia is inside this province. So right now, we are watching the English Navy. They are about to engage the 10 cogs. And what we'll do is we'll bring these units up, head over to Scotland, and try to pour some of our men into Scotland. This could be a very bad decision as well. I see they are chasing me. How long will this take? Okay, 28th of November. We are going to run the long way around and then head back to Normandy. I don't think they'll be able to catch me. But I guess we'll find out in time. Yeah, screw me. I don't get it. Like, how are they faster than I am? Alright, let's get out of here. Head back down to Calais. Or even Picardy. And of course, they've caught us again. The 4th of February is the next time we can retreat. Looks like we did lose some sort of ship. We lost 2 cogs. Let's rebuild those. Alright, and now we are waiting for them to try to take the bait and assault our base up here. Let's ask for military fleet basing rights inside of Scotland. Let's take these 8,000 men and bring them up as well into Fief. Alright, I am watching this military. They're heading to the Cantab... I believe they're just stationary for the time being. I don't know if we'll be able to make it back in time, so let's improve some of the durability of our ships. We'll head over to Ayrshire. And it might be really beneficial to try to take out this cog. We should be able to. And now that we have them occupied, let's stay here for the time being. Ooh, this is dangerous. And we'll head back to Picardy the long way. Or I should say Calais. We will buy an admiral. I don't like to do this, but I really don't want to die again. Okay, so now that we see them, they are heading to the coast of Brittany, which is the opposite direction. We will head to the Cantabrian Sea. And they are going to chase us. I highly doubt they will catch up to us. I'm gonna cry if they do. Head over to Picardy. And go ahead and consolidate our forces. Let's bring another 8,000 men up to Scotland. I don't have a sight of their fleet. There they are. We should be able to run away on the 20th of July. And we are back into port, and of course we are repairing our forces. Slowly but surely, we are building up our forces here on the Scottish coast. And to prevent anything from happening, we are certainly going to be getting another loan here. And building another 8 men here in Paris. The last thing I want to have happen is for me to lose another war. Let's head back to Calais. And we will attempt to take 14 this time, all the way back to Lothian. This is marsh and this is woods. Let's add our generals, of course. And we will move our ships out here to hopefully try to get England to attack us. Alright, so far so good. Let's bring these 10,000 troops up. And it looks like they will be heading to the coast of Brittany anytime soon. We'll try to play a little bit defensive as well. And bringing these units back towards Calais. Move the rest of our military up. Heading back to Northumberland. We are waiting for England to try to pursue some of our naval vessels. We'll bring these two heavies over to Galicia. Alright, we are about to have our very first battle. This could be either very good or very poor. It is in farmlands. We should have 38,000 versus 28,000. Just in case, let's go ahead and... we don't have a very good king, do we? Oh, we have a very good king. Our heir is horrible, but he is only age 4. Let's go ahead, spend a little bit of military power here. Try to somehow land, maybe get lucky. We have one more chance. Alright, now that we've wasted a lot of military power, I'd like to call a diet and recruit our general. And maybe we got lucky on our last one. A little bit better, but not too bad. And let's make sure that our ships aren't going to be attacked. Bring our fleet back to Calais and bring these units closer to Cantabria. We will be able to run away on the 28th. We certainly could use 138 ducats. Alright, we lost the heavy, which is 50 gold. But of course, we are about to bring 10,000 more men into the English conquest here. Not going to repay this loan. That will improve our inflation. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to have another battle very soon. And let's move all of our carracks together. I'm hoping we'll be able to draw out the enemy fleet. They are a little weak, but that will be fine. And we'll bring our last 6,000 men over as well. We're not going to make the same mistake we did last time. We don't want to spread ourselves too thin. While we're here, let's improve our relationship with Aragon and improve our relationship with Venice. We have 6,000 ships. Or, excuse me, we have 6 heavy ships. If we could somehow try to bait the enemy back again, we'll be able to move the rest of our forces up to Yorkshire. And really, there's nothing they'll be able to do at all. Waiting to conquer this fort. We should have 25 war score here on top of what we already have. And it looks like we are in a battle. We can retreat on the 13th of May. We are going to lose a little bit of loyalty here. Let's not, you know what, I'm going to lose the prestige. I really don't want the national unrest. And let's bring the rest of our military in. We should be able to take out these forces, and it looks like we have. Slowly but surely, we are winning this war. It has cost us a lot of money. I believe we are in debt. 1,040 gold. But we'll certainly pay that off fairly quickly. Our land movement is blocked by a hostile fort. It would be really nice to have Elan giving us 20% morale. Alright, here we go. The biggest battle to date. Let's get another military leader. And might as well give you one as well. I realize that I have -5 penalty for our military leaders, but over time, they will certainly, you know, they will die. And we have won another war. Or another battle, I should say. And let's bring these units to Yorkshire. And bring these 6,000 over to Lincolnshire. We are about to have our very first fort And of course, we now will move forward with our plans of our English conquest. This has been a very long war. It started in the year 1479. Looks like we are about to have ourselves another battle. And we'll wait until they lock themselves in. And here we are. We can tell by the movement locked. And we are going to be finishing off the English here. They do have a -1 crossing. And they will be heading back to Pale, which means we have time to try to conquer Norfolk. And we have time to try to conquer England as well. We'll see how well this works. And the rest of these men can head over, try to conquer the rest of England. Unpause the game. I will not give England a peace offer. I have spent far too much money on this war. I want London, I want Kent, and I want Hampshire. And who all would hate me? So Burgundy, England, and Provence, there's nothing I can really do. I might be able to get Burgundy to like me if I improve our relationship by +100. And obviously we are going to try to improve Provence's opinion as well. And looks like England will be landing some troops on our shores. Hopefully Castile will respond in time. Slowly but surely we are sieging down their capital. We are out of manpower, which is unfortunate. And here comes Savoy, and here comes Castile. This episode is certainly dragging on, but I'll go ahead and I'll end it after this war. Extend another loan. The only thing that would be worse if they somehow manage to take our war goal. Let's improve our... Where is Calais? They have fish. So let's go ahead and improve our diplomatic power. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, I think that'll be the best option for our long-term goals. Hopefully Savoy will help us out. I don't want to lose Maine, but it looks like we are going to. We have a birth of a new child, losing 2 war exhaustion. And we should be able to absolutely decimate England with the help of our allies. Thankfully, or I guess they're just going to retreat. Making progress. This siege has lasted 235 days so far. But of course, we now have another status quo. Brittany wants to offer a royal marriage. We will decline. We aren't going to give England a peace offer just yet, especially now that they've conquered the war goal. It'd be really cool if, you know, Castile did something with their 27,000 troops. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and unmothball all of our forts. Let's bring them back up to speed. This will cost us a lot of money, but obviously it'll make things a lot harder for them to move around. These have 0 garrison sizes right now. And hopefully we can have Castile and Savoy fight off England. Closer and closer to our war goal every day. Now it might be nice to take these ships and try to transport some units over to reconquest Maine, or even build a mercenary to run over to Maine and take them out. We'll see how well this works. If anything, we've lost 15 gold. Now, it looks like England has, Castile has finally pieced out of the war here. And we have Savoy piecing out as well. I wonder if we still have 25. It doesn't look like we do. We are about to finally conquer London, of course, and we are about to finally conquer the rest of these provinces. Woo! This has been a very stressful war. We are going to lose the prestige. We don't want to lose any legitimacy, especially with the war score and the war exhaustion that we have. All we need to do is take over these final cities and conquer our much needed territory. Any second now. We have been trying to siege London for over almost 2 years. Another food shortage. We have finally taken London, which means we can move into Essex and move into Kent. I think what I might even do is release Hampshire and take war reparations, because what I really need more than anything is money. It might be nice to take over Norfolk. I think I'll do that. And it doesn't look like we need to end the war to have them accept, so we'll go ahead and we will spend 177 administrative power, take over quite a bit of territory, and that has been a very, very long-lasting war. We will disband our mercenary units, make sure everybody likes us still. Burgundy, obviously, we are still improving our relationships. Let's have our heavies mothball. We really need to start paying down some of our debt here. And right now, if we consolidate all of our troops, we should hopefully not have to pay back, or at least not have to, you know, recruit the rest of our regiments here. And right now we are still losing money. Let's convert these provinces to our own and try to make as much money as we can. We are not at war. We don't need to have our forts up and running, so we will mothball these. We can go ahead and decrease our army maintenance, and we will make our way back with 7 ducats per month to repay our loan of 1,040 gold. And as always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.